one, and Joe's a scumbag, and how dare you make her. We're right back where we started. So the people don't realize because they have this crazy, sick, blind loyalty towards Teresa that you're going to ruin it for her. Because if Bravo sees all this shit, it ain't going to go well. But that's why I don't want them to reconcile because this toxicity and all this bullshit, we're going to step back for 2 years. But Joe is preparing to meet her. So this is literally crazy. Let's talk about Aunt Wendela. Aunt Wendela, our shady Aunt Wendela, Miss Wendy Osefo. Apparently, we have a new member of Bravo. We have the rat that scurries, and we have the animal across the river and Junior G, and we have a lot of people here. We have Vicky Gunvalson, the most insufferable Bravo celebrity of all time. Apparently now I have I've met someone new, a shady Aunt Wendela. Let's catch up on Miss Wendy Osefo. Everyone like the new name we have here? These things just come to me on the spot. That just came to me. That was not planned, but I like it. So everyone meet shady Aunt Wendela. Miss Wendy Osefo. What has she lost? Let's tally it up. The wife swap. Everyone made such a big deal out of this wife swap. She already got paid. I don't know if she really cares. I mean, she's a fame whore, but I don't know if she really cares about not having her episode shown. I mean, she's gotten the check and she's taken off. So I imagine she has lost endorsement deals and brand deals to the extent she had them. I never heard of Wendy having these things. But lots of controversy last week about her job at Wesleyan, and lots of headlines that she was fired. And Wesleyan has made a statement, and she has made a statement. Do I think Wendy was fired? Look, I actually do think she was fired, but the thing is, she wasn't like a tenured professor. She was coming up from Maryland in the middle of nowhere where she lives. No offense to Maryland, but they just did like a map of where all the Potomac ladies live, and Wendy is like way out there. She's like the Garcelle of Potomac. Garcelle lives way out there. She had to really travel to film around the other girls. Monique lives pretty out there too. But so Wendy was traveling from Maryland up to Connecticut, to Middletown, Connecticut. I imagine you fly into Bradley International in Hartford. You could also take a train, which probably is what she did because she didn't have any money. And that's not such a fun thing to do. It's a really long trip. How many days a week was she teaching this? Like once a week, I imagine. She was like an adjunct professor teaching a course on reality TV and social issues. So I don't think she was really making any. I've had friends that have done this. I had a friend who did it at Drexel, an art school in Philadelphia. She took the train from New York to Philadelphia the one time a week she did it. To me, look, you get paid something. It's more of an ego thing. It's the money. It's you don't do it for the money. Let's put it that way. Okay, it's an ego thing. Who wouldn't want to be a professor? What a great job. So my point is, that I, part of me thinks she did quit because I mean this isn't the big money maker. Same reason all the housewives quit their podcasts. I mean, they start the podcast, they think it's going to be easy, and then it's not making any money for them. It's hard to make money as a podcast. I teach a course. Really, I urge every housewife to take it because I really can teach you how to make money in this business. Making money behind the scenes and creating the content are two separate things. The content doesn't really equal the money per se. Anyway, we don't have time to get into that right now. But so, shady aunt, anyone have a shady aunt in their family? Anyone have like an aunt or an uncle that they look at like you're shifty? Well, we have shady aunt Wendela. So I'm not sure she was fired, but I think she probably was fired. I think they suggested she come up with a statement, but probably making no money. So it wouldn't shock me if she quit on her own. But they said Wendy Osefo is no longer an employee of Wesleyan University. She resigned from her position. Um, she resigned from her position, and they would not say anything more. Wendy's rep, because Wendy cares more about the money she lost and she needs money and her reputation and fame than actually possibly heading to jail very soon or not very soon, but within the next 2 years, heading to jail. Wendy's rep says, contrary to recent media reports, Dr. Wendy was not terminated from a faculty position at Wesleyan. Um, who cares, actually? You are were busted for insurance fraud, and there's multiple counts against you and your husband. The only thing you should be worried about is, are you going to jail? How do you get out of going to jail? And if you go to jail and your husband goes to jail at the same time, which probably won't happen, what will happen to your kids? And even if you don't go to jail at the exact same time, how is that going to be on daily for your kids? I don't feel sorry for her kids. Plenty of kids go through much worse when they're young, and they grow up to be successful, happy, well adjusted people. I don't believe in a victim mentality. I am an empath. I am not a sympath. So that's what you should be worried about, Wendy. You shouldn't be worried about whether you were fired or everyone's talking about you being fired from Wesleyan. This statement alone shows that your priorities are still fucked up. Why are you worried? Who the hell cares what people think? Who cares, my dear? So the statement does go on, and it says she formally submitted her letter of resignation prior to any public announcement made by the university. Dr. Osefo, we can stop calling her doctor at this point. Nobody gives a shit about her 4 degrees. We just care about the fact that she was busted for alleged insurance fraud. Dr. Osefo made the voluntary decision to step down from her role. Who cares? I'm David Yontef, and I think I've been fired from almost every job I've ever had. The best entrepreneurs always are. Martha Stewart didn't seem to want Bethany, but she seemed to do just fine for herself. This decision was made independent and communicated directly to the university before any external reports surfaced. Okay, well, I don't know why we care whether you were fired or resigned, Wendy. I mean, we care, but you shouldn't care, my dear. Um, but anyway, she's lost that. I assume she lost brand deals. And the question then becomes, what else will Shady Aunt Wendella lose? And I guess it is, will you, again, she's going to Bravo. Will she lose the BravoCon invite? Back in the day, you got 5,000 a day for going. I know everyone's excited about Teresa has the most panels. You get paid the same amount whether you have 9 panels or 1 panel. I'd like no panels. I'd like to go to BravoCon and just be able to sleep in the damn hotel room. But Bravo ain't paying me shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, will they pull her BravoCon? I think maybe. I don't know how Wendy's going to be on a panel for Potomac. It's going to be the first question asked. It's going to be the first question asked. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she'll go to BravoCon. I think she's going to lose the BravoCon check. And will she lose the check on RHOP? We got to dive more into that when we have more time if she's going to lose the job at RHOP. Very quickly before we go, Next Gen, fake casting news. Or fake news. So look, Ariana has broken up with her boyfriend,